Alright, I told you all I'll be back with the 1 week update of my 75 soft journey, I should say. How has it been going? Alright, so full disclosure, I was not as consistent as I would like to be. Alright, so let's talk about the exercise, right? 45 minutes of exercise a day. Because like I say, I'm doing 75 soft. I genuinely did not think it would have been this difficult because I am usually fairly consistent with exercise. I would say I exercise about 4 times a week, give or take, sometimes even 5 times a week. But having to exercise every single day for 45 minutes is a shockingly difficult thing to do. For me. I'm not saying it's going to be difficult for everybody, but for me, I found it a little difficult, especially on the days that you're working, if you know what I mean. Most of this week I did it, and I managed to, successfully do the 45 minutes of exercise. But on Friday that just did not happen. I was sick this week, had a lot of coughing and things, so I did not get as much sleep as I usually did. So as you could see here, on Friday, yeah, I did not manage to do my 45 minutes of exercise. So yeah, if it was 75 hard, I would have had to start straight over come Friday. But thankfully, I was realistic in my expectations of myself, and I did not set that goal for myself. So yeah, 45 minutes of exercise per day. Didn't happen every single day, but most days it did. What I did was that I didn't run every day. I don't think it's sustainable to try to run every day. So some days I did weight training. And the ones that I did the weight training, usually it would be about 20 minutes of weights, and I paired that up the next 25 minutes to 30 minutes. I did incline walking. I am trying to do more incline walking, which I'll be honest with you is Israel sweat incline walking. I usually do an incline on my treadmill of about 6 to 8. 8 is like sweating, dying, but survivable. Haven't reached up to that full 10 incline, so yeah, aside from that, I started back using the stationary bike, and geez and ages, I forgot how difficult it is to use a stationary bike. So that day that I did that, I did 30 minutes that day, and then the last 15 minutes I walked outside with Rai. But geez and ages, that 30 minutes in biking was some pressure. But you know what, this week coming, I plan on doing a lot more biking. Stationary bike that is. And in addition, I'm going to start back using my rowing machine. So that should be fun. All right, so the 3 liters of water, that was okay. That was fine. You just had to go pee every 2 minutes, but you know what? It was good. I feel hydrated. Did well with that. Meals. Right, so I did manage to meal prep most of my days, and the login, I kind of fell short with the login, as you can see. I realized after this week, if it is that I do not log exactly what I eat on the day itself, I'm not gonna remember. So coming, next week, I'm gonna do better with the meal log. So did not buy any meals except for Saturday. After karate class, we ended up going mall, and I bought food. You know what? The whole aim is to cut down, not necessarily to not buy food any thing, and especially during the week when I work, my aim is not to buy food during the week, at least, so I cut myself some slack. All right, I know myself, I know my goals, and I try not to set unrealistic goals. Reading 10 plus pages per day, I did that, and I managed to finally finish a book that I have been struggling to read out for the past, not because the book not boring at all. I thoroughly enjoyed it. The name of it is The Girl with All the Gifts, and I managed to finally finish it because I forced myself to to be more dedicated and to read every single day. So that was good, and that's something I am happy that I stuck to, and I am going to stick to this because that one, so the new book that I'm reading now is The Boy on the Bridge, which is the sequel to The Girl with All the Gifts. So yeah, I'm big into dystopian society books. So if you have any recommendations, feel free to post them because I am looking for, good books to read. 1 sketch per day, I changed, so I decided to addend that, right? Because I have too many hobbies to focus too much on just one hobby, right? So it was 1 sketch per day, or even doing a toy photo, like at least one, every couple of days. I did take one, didn't post it because that's actually for a toy photography challenge later this month. But I did 1 day of a sketch and 1 day of a photo. But coming soon, and I'm gonna edit the video to this. I built the Lego, yeah, that T-Rex fossil. So yeah, realistically, I'm gonna change this one sketch slash one toy photo. Once I do something creative for the day, I will be happy with myself. All right, so I am going to addend this goal to at least something creative per day. So I have some work to do on the book that I write in, kids book, and I will continue doing on that a lot. I need to work on that a lot more because I have some edits to make. So yeah, one sketch slash toy photo slash something creative per day. Yeah, so that's pretty much the update. Not exactly where I would like to be, as in like I should have consistently exercised every day, but you know what, at least I am building on it and looking forward to next week. So stay tuned later, and thanks for watching. And if you all are doing 75 soft, let me know how your 75 soft journey is, or if you think is completely unachievable, or well, let me know. Laters.